What's up YouTube? Today we're taking a look at another recently buffed card and trying to make good use of it. That's why we're taking a look at Sandman Ramp today. Now it is a bit debatable if it was actually a buff or a nerf to the card. It went from a 4-1 to a 5-5. But for this deck, it was surely a big buff. The reason is that this deck generally wants to ramp from 3 energy into 5 energy anyway, with the help of Electro ideally, or Wave as an additional outlet. And because both of these options are rather low power card for their energy cost, we really appreciate the additional power that Sandman has been given. It does change a lot of games around and helps out in a lot of situations. So the general idea of the deck is a very strong early game, then finish strong by cheating out our late game cards a bit earlier than our opponent could. But at the same time, we want to disrupt them with cards like Sandman so that we are not the only one only being allowed to play 1 card a turn. We want to do the same to our opponent. Aero is also a very nice disruptive tool in the current meta against all of the Shuri decks going around especially. And if you want, you can of course also tech in Leech into this. I'll get to that in a second. The early game consists of Sunspot, which can grow very large here. We'll often have some leftover mana floating. Ebony Maw is an absolute must. I love Ebony Maw in this deck, especially if we play Claw. We usually want to play Ebony Maw into the middle or right location early on and make sure that we can access the location to the left of Ebony Maw easily, so that we can later on support this location with cards like Claw and Dr. Doom. And we can even play an Odin on top of Dr. Doom to provide some additional firepower. For tech choices, the most exchangeable cards are surely Claw. This could be something like Leech, Captain Marvel, Vision, Spider-Woman, whichever 5-drop you really like. Lizard could be replaced with Psylocke to have an additional ramping tool that allows you to go 5-cost card into 5-cost card. But I personally think these 2 are enough, and Lizard is very nice in securing early priority, which can be important for Aero later on. And it very rarely gets debuffed because we play cards like Sandman and Aero. We can really limit what our opponent can put into certain locations. Magneto can help there as well. The rest of the deck is pretty self-explanatory. I would just give you the advice that you should keep an eye out on Wave combo. You very often want to reactivate cards like Dr. Doom or Aero with Odin. So for example, one really strong line of play is Wave turn 3, Dr. Doom turn 4, Aero turn 5 into that same location and then reactivate both Doom and Aero with Odin on that final turn to really annoy your opponent while you are putting out pressure onto all 3 locations at the same time. And I'd say the deck did pretty well. Sandman seems to do well in the current meta against all of the Lockjaw Thanos that's running around, against some of the Serra control decks that are becoming more popular, and Shuri decks that want to go like She-Hulk Taskmaster or something like that on the final turn. I would say it's not a top tier deck, but it is a decent deck, and I personally did climb with this in the infinite rank from rank 108 to 110-ish. If you're looking for something interesting and refreshing, especially with Sandman to play, this is probably going to be your best bet. And if you want to see this deck in action, I got some gameplay examples for you right here. Yeah, in this deck we're actually intentionally not playing 4-drops because of Electro and Wave. This is generally good for us. Watching from the toilet. Ah, a fellow toilet enjoyer. Love to see it. Well, Claw middle is, Electro middle would be pretty hilarious, but probably very bad. What do we want to put into the middle? Probably Magneto. Can mess them up with Aero. In this case, Doom is not as good as he would usually be. 3, 4, 5, 6. Might as well start doubling power now. We're not playing a lot of cards anymore, so we won't be able to fill this up completely. Invisible Woman Electro? I'm confused. Cerebro 2 with Electro? That sounds horrible. Mirror? But why Invisible Woman? To hide Ebony Maw behind it? That's not even good. So I could Dr. Doom middle. Thank you? What? What about Magneto left and then just Doom middle? I don't see how our opponent can beat this. The other line is Magneto middle now and then Aero to one of the sides. I'm still waiting for the surprise Galactus though. But like Galactus middle is garbage. Is this Modok into Hela? This is such a power play, just covering all 3 locations at once. That was some weak discarding, come on. You're not even winning Shuri's lap. Surprised they stayed in this. I mean, they got the combo off, but they discarded a bunch of nonsense. Why Odin over Spectrum in this? Odin is one of the best cards in this deck. Mostly to reactivate Wave, Aero, and especially Doctor Doom. Yeah, I just unlocked Orca. I don't know if I should be happy with that. It's always good to unlock any Series 3 or 4 or 5 card, because it limits the pool of the ones that are remaining. That being said, you would of course prefer to unlock a better Series 4 card. Looks like a good hand. We don't have a 5-drop yet, but half of our deck is 5-drops at this point, so we're very likely to draw one in the next 2 draws. You see Token Tuesdays in March bundle seems very good update. No, I did not. What is that? This might be a wave turn instead. That basically gives us one more turn to draw a 5-drop. I could also go Electro into Deathlock if I don't find anything else here. But I'm not sure if that's like really low power. I wonder if Strange Academy can actually put things into miniaturized labs here. Because this technically says on turns 3, 4, and 5, and this says after turn 5. But then again, locations also go from left to right. Oh, Vision is very good for this situation for them. Claw is also pretty good for us. Claw into Doom is kind of good, right? Oof. Wait, but isn't Doom still just kind of winning here? Well, not if our opponent moves Vision to the left and then plays something middle, I guess. Oh, but then Lizard... Ah, no. Gets debuffed again right away. I think I want to try it. Oh. I think that's fine, because Lizard grows again. We win middle and right side. Nice, that was a good one. Victory. Like a Shang-Chi on a Magneto is usually almost an auto win, but it worked out nicely. Yeah, Doom is really good in the current meta. Okay, Limbo is fine for us. Oh, have I liked Wave in this deck? Wave is great. Wave is allows so many nice combos. I'm liking Wave into Magneto here. Okay, I think now I like Doom more. Ah, I should have snapped. We want to kind of break their Odin turn later on. I think this is just Claw. Okay, Magneto is still good. 1 out of 3 to top deck our own Odin, so I think I play Magneto right side here. Yep, pretty straightforward. Don't really see how we lose this. Sandman buff was really uncalled for. Is it a buff? It's literally only a buff in these ramp decks, and these ramp decks have not been that good before. I actually think the Sandman change was fine. Because early Sandman always feels kind of toxic to play against. Oh! That could get scary. Okay, never mind. We are chillin'. What are you playing Absorbing Man for? Victory. GG's. Interesting. A very different take on a ramp deck. Rematch. We still don't really know what our opponent's playing. It was kind of like a typical good cards kind of deck. So Wave, Elysium discount still applies. I want to play Sunspot, but I can't keep Ebony Maw. Okay, should generally be better for us than for our opponent. Especially with Sunspot in hand. Is it too early to wave? I don't think so. Okay, they seem to have a top and heavy hand though. That was a very good draw. Ensures that we keep our mana efficiency up. Oh, Camp Lehigh into Agent Coulson. This could get quite wild. Kind of digging Aero right side. I could definitely also save Aero for later though. Yeah, I think Aero is such a late game bomb, I'll just keep her for a bit. Damn, would have worked out nicely though. Ooh. It's not even bad for me. Unless it is a Galactus? That was randomly generated. Okay, never mind. Oh, what's my opponent playing? I don't even know. What am I scared of here? Just Shang-Chi, right? I can pass this. We might draw Odin. And Odin can pull like Fantastic and Rock Slide out. really mess with our opponent. Can also draw a rock. This should be a win because we're debuffing Lizard and left side is still a tie and we're far ahead on tiebreakers. Sweet. That was a very weird game, but a very cool game. Really weird deck. I mean, the deck is kind of streamlined. Keep in mind that these 3 cards were random. Agent Coulson came from Camp Lehigh and he generated Rock Slide as well as Dr. Octopus. Is it early access? Well, the game is out, but the computer client, the PC client is still early access technically. Ugh. But with this curve, I kind of have to snap. Just playing Lizard there because it's unlikely our opponent fills up this location. Oof. Do you get Squirrel Girl? You get her very early in the game. Patriot. Okay, so Magneto middle clogs them because it pulls Patriot. And then I can probably arrow left or arrow right depending on what they don't get, which location they don't get. White Tiger Patriot, man, this is wild. This is also a play. I think arrow left is the most straightforward. I'm a bit afraid of the Lizard debuff, I guess. They play Odin. Ah, this should be fine. Oh. What? That backfired horribly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Chavez right would have just won. I've been a tie right side and I win the other two. But okay, I did not see the White Tiger double Wolfbane play coming. Was Chavez or Arrow better right? You're technically right, like... We could have also just arrowed to the right side. Because if they play Odin, we also pull him away. Maybe it was arrow right. Nullified Storm variant? Yeah, must be fairly new though, right? We played this player before, I don't remember the... Ooh. I don't remember the deck though. Okay, I'm liking this so far. I think in this kind of game Electro is better than Wave. If we already have Sunspot online. Okay, this is interesting. I think Aero goes right. Can go for a hidden claw, it's pretty sneaky. We can Aero left now for the last turn, it's also very fun. Claw middle is decent. I think I go for the bamboozle play. Ah, but this is so tempting. We have a good chance of clogging them soon. Ah, let's go for this. I need Odin and we're fine. Oh, wait, this is Galactus though. Isn't it? Daredevil Electro. So they have to play Galactus mid, which means... Oh shit, they have priority though. No, I can't stop them. Limbo is very good for Galactus as well, so my hope is they just don't have Shang-Chi. Their null will not be that big yet. Oh, they might not have Galactus in hand. Wave is kind of tempting as well, only allows both of us to play one card next turn. Actually, no, I would have mana to play two, but I wouldn't be able to play two. Doom is a bit better than Claw here in case I top deck Odin, I think. Claw mid is also a play for the final turn, that's true. So it was like a Galactus Destroyer hybrid deck, I think. This should be really good. I think they think they secured this already. Claw is such a cube farming machine, I love it. Victory. Lose this to Doom? I'm pretty sure our opponent is not playing Doom. I think it's a Destroyer and Galactus hybrid. Oh no, this is a starting hand. Do you think I can use this deck to reach infinite at 92? Yeah? I'm not sure if it's... I mean, depends on how good you are at playing it. Straight up. Okay, I think Aero right side should secure us the Asgard Scorpion into Electro. This could be Galactus again. But Aero right side is good in that case. Unless they play Goblin. I could just skip, but I kind of don't want to in case it's not Galactus. Goblin right would actually kind of break me here. What deck can I use to reach infinite from rank 80? I'm terrible at the game. What you need is not a... a good deck, but some good snapping and retreating. It still looks like Galactus. Good thing is Shang-Chi here for them is not that great. Doom into Chavez. Looks stronger than just Sandman. Although Sandman into Doom is also very, very good.
systems go.
I mean, cool play, but like, what's the likelihood of that actually winning? Okay, I mean, I get it. Like, if you're playing Heimdall, then I guess you gotta try here to steal some cubes. But that was wild. Any good Lockjaw deck? Yeah, you can just play Lockjaw Thor with Jane Foster. I think there's a good version of it on the Marvel Snap Zone meta tier list. Ooh. This set of locations, Doom into Odin, is not as good as it would usually be, but I think it's still good enough to snap. Ugh. Do I have to worry about Galactus again? Ooh, Sandman. Do I just deathlock the right side? Oh my goodness, this is weird. They could deathlock the right side next turn. This loses super hard to Aero. Other line of play is Sandman into Odin. Sandman into Odin right is actually spicy. That is actually an interesting line of play. Oh. Okay, but how do you win? If I play Odin, we still lose, right? We go up to 4 and then back down to 0. This does run into Shang-Chi. We do have Sandman online. If they play Shang-Chi, we still win. So pretty much only my opponent playing Klaw can beat me. If they play Spectrum, we win tiebreakers. GG's. Yeah, the early Doom was really, really important, and us having priority was also important. Like value snapping, getting more cubes, as well as bluffing and outplaying your opponents. Mystique. Well, that's not helpful at all, but we do have a good hand. Ooh. Can I replace Wave? You can try Psylocke instead, but Wave is much better. Let's see. What do you think about the new Sandman? So far, I'm liking it. I think my opponent's gonna have Killmonger here. Like, not now, but play it last turn. Galactus. Oh, I wish I had Aero. Fuck, they're playing Galactus middle. Okay, so I can't stop Galactus, so I'll just have to play as if my opponent does not have Galactus. In this case, Magneto right side. Okay. Winnable. Oh, very winnable. Doom left, Odin left, GG's. They're going triple Doom, but my double Doom is gonna be enough, I think. Oh wait, if they now play Odin middle, Odin left. No, we still win. Like they would tie middle. We win right side and left side. Although it's a very cool play. Could also just play Claw left to secure this, but then they, no, doesn't make sense. I need to win backs for building still. Okay, that was a pretty cool game. I'm pretty sure this is Odin. I'm willing to take bets here. Same variant even. Another person of culture. Imagine if they had a random Patriot. Well, GG's. Interesting way to win 8 cubes.